Parker Schnabel's daring gamble to operate 3 wash plants simultaneously is beginning to yield promising results, marking a crucial turning point in his difficult season. The 29-year-old miner, known for his relentless pursuit of gold, entered the season with high hopes but has faced immense challenges since day one. Now 9 weeks into his operation on Dominion Creek, Parker finds himself $2.5 million in debt and desperately working to recover. With only $1 million banked so far, he's well short of his ambitious 10,000-ounce goal, and the pressure to turn things around is mounting. This week marked the first time all 3 wash plants, Roxanne, Big Red, and Bob's wash plant, ran continuously for a full 7 days. Roxanne raced through premium pay dirt at the long cut, Big Red processed pay gravel from the top layers at the bridge cut, and Bob's plant worked reliable ground at Keenan Stewart's site. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the team's efforts culminated in a long-awaited milestone, their most successful cleanup of the season. At the weigh-in, the results spoke for themselves. Big Red, despite being slower to start producing, contributed 74.90 ounces. Roxanne led the charge with an impressive 207.40 ounces, while Bob's wash plant stole the show with a massive 303.07 ounce haul. The combined total of 586 ounces, valued at approximately $1.5 million, provided Parker and his crew with a much-needed boost in both morale and finances. This record-breaking cleanup brings Parker's season total to nearly 1,700 ounces. While the numbers are encouraging, they still pale in comparison to his lofty goal of 10,000 ounces. The gap remains daunting, and Parker is under no illusions about the road ahead. "We've still got a long way to go," he admitted, underscoring the need for sustained production and consistent results from all 3 plants. To maximize efficiency and accelerate progress, Parker has introduced new heavy equipment at the bridge cut, including 2 massive A60 rock trucks. These trucks, the largest on his site, can carry 20 tons more pay dirt than their smaller A40 counterparts. The A60s are capable of moving over 1,000 tons of material each day, effectively doubling the crew's capacity at the site. "With us being so far behind, there's a lot of pressure to move as much dirt as possible," said one crew member. "The A60s are a huge help, they're making a massive difference in what we can accomplish in a day. But with increased productivity comes new challenges." One of the A60 trucks encountered a major issue when its tailgate broke during a haul. Given the urgency of the operation, the mechanics decided to remove the damaged tailgate entirely to keep the truck in service. "It's crazy times right now," said mechanic Taylor, who has been with Parker's crew for several seasons. "This is the most trucking we've ever done since I started here. Every time something like this happens, it slows us down. But we just yank it off, make it work, and get the truck back out there." The pressure intensified further when disaster struck at the bridge cut. One of the A60s tipped over on a soft bank, leaving the 50-ton truck hanging precariously over the edge of a steep drop. Parker's crew sprang into action, launching a high-stakes recovery effort. "The big problem was the box," explained Taylor. "It was slightly elevated when the truck flipped. If we pulled on it with the hydraulic cylinders extended, we could bend or snap them. That would destroy the truck entirely." Using heavy equipment and careful coordination, the team managed to lower the truck's box and slowly roll the massive vehicle back onto its wheels. The successful recovery underscored the crew's resilience in the face of relentless obstacles. "Right now, we've got the A60s running full-time," Parker emphasized. "Keeping these machines moving is absolutely critical to our success." This season marks uncharted territory for Parker Schnabel. Operating 3 wash plants simultaneously is the most ambitious strategy he's ever undertaken, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Nearly halfway through the season, the success of this bold move will determine whether he can salvage his operation and meet his ambitious goal. "It's the most hectic this place has ever been," Parker admitted. Managers, operators, mechanics, and Chris in the gold room are all working around the clock to keep things running. "But it's tough, this setup requires everything to go right." Despite the challenges, Parker remains determined to make his 3-plant strategy work. While he's only mined a fraction of his 10,000-ounce goal, the 586-ounce cleanup has provided a glimmer of hope. With relentless focus and the entire crew pushing hard, Parker is committed to turning the season around. "This is the biggest gamble I've ever taken," Parker said. "But we have to make it work. There's no other option." As the season continues, the question remains, can Parker Schnabel's ambitious plan deliver the gold he needs to make Dominion Creek a success? The journey ahead promises to be as grueling as it is unpredictable, but if anyone can beat the odds, it's Parker and his determined team. Parker Schnabel's 10,000-ounce season goal appeared like a pipe dream as the young miner struggled through a rough start on Dominion Creek. 9 weeks into the season, he found himself $2.5 million in debt and facing mounting pressure to recover. However, recent developments have given Parker and his crew a glimmer of hope. His ambitious strategy to run 3 wash plants simultaneously, Roxanne, Big Red, and Bob's plant, has started to show significant promise. For the first time this season, all 3 plants operated at full capacity for an entire week, culminating in a record-breaking cleanup of 586 ounces of gold, valued at approximately $1.5 million. This success has pushed Parker's season total to nearly 1,700 ounces and proved that his 3-plant gamble could be the key to salvaging his season. Each wash plant has played a critical role in Parker's recent success. Roxanne is racing through prime pay dirt at the long cut, delivering consistent results. Bob's wash plant has shown remarkable efficiency, bringing in the highest haul this week with 303.07 ounces. Even Big Red, which has been slower to produce, is beginning to pull its weight, contributing 74.90 ounces this week. Parker's strategy to diversify his gold mining efforts across 3 different sites is paying off, but maintaining this pace comes with challenges. The operation's sheer scale has pushed both equipment and crew to their limits, and Parker knows that consistency will be key to meeting his ambitious goal. While the 3-wash plant setup is delivering results, it has also exposed the strain on Parker's workforce. Veteran crew member Chris Domet, who oversees operations in the gold room, has been feeling the weight of the increased workload. Processing gold from 3 wash plants simultaneously is no small feat, and Chris's meticulous attention to detail ensures that no gold is left unaccounted for. Running 1 wash plant is hard enough, but 3 at once? It's a lot, Chris admitted during a recent interview. "We're working long hours to keep up, and there's not much room for error." Parker has always relied on Chris's expertise, but the stress of the expanded operation has highlighted the need to reassess crew responsibilities. Redistributing the workload more evenly among the team could not only relieve Chris but also improve overall efficiency. As Parker reflects on his recent success, he's also considering ways to ensure the momentum continues. One potential solution lies in reallocating his workforce to better balance the demands of running 3 plants. Adding more hands to support Chris in the gold room or streamlining processes at each site could prevent burnout and keep operations running smoothly. Parker also recognizes the importance of maintaining his equipment. The recent addition of 2 60 rock trucks at the bridge cut has significantly increased hauling capacity, but keeping these machines operational requires careful maintenance and quick repairs. "We've got a lot riding on this setup," Parker said. "If we can keep the plants running and make sure the crew isn't stretched too thin, we can make this season a success." Despite the slow start, Parker's season is shaping up to be a comeback story. His ability to adapt, innovate, and lead his team has turned what could have been a disastrous season into one with real potential. The 3-wash plant strategy, combined with careful workforce management and equipment optimization, could be the winning formula. If Parker continues to make smart adjustments and lead with the same determination he's shown so far, his ambitious 10,000-ounce goal may not be as far-fetched as it once seemed. As Dominion Creek heats up, one thing is clear: Parker Schnabel is in it for the long haul.